That's been my approach since I've been in the league. Like, I'll figure it out. I can fend for myself. You don't got to force feed me the ball or put me in my spots. I don't need a point guard to set me up. Like, I can go get it. I can find out how to be aggressive and make an impact on the offensive side. So as much as everybody can be aggressive without having to focus on trying to get me the ball or our best scorers the ball, if we aggressive and just make the right play, the ball is going to find us. So that's usually the approach we all have. But sometimes it's good to reiterate that to your teammates so they can go out there and have a free mind. So as much as I can, I try to put that in the ear of my guys.
Coach was saying that, shoot more threes, and is that easier said than done, or does that have to be a forced thing for this team?
I mean, it's easier said than done, but I feel like coach has a good grasp on who we are as a team, and I feel like we turn down a lot of threes too, trying to drive and make the extra pass to find a more open three. So sometimes we shoot over guys, and I think that's what we did more tonight. EG got up 9 of them. I felt like all of them looked good leaving his hands, and then Brad just got it going as well. So we spread the floor and stretched the floor out with our three-point shot. I think it'll open up everything else inside the three-point line.
Kevin, Frank was also praising how you handled the Simon challenge with LeBron. Obviously, you've done this a lot, but what was your approach tonight?
Just play as hard as I can, just try to get into the ball as much as I can. LeBron is a guy that can attack from every angle of the floor, so you got to be on your toes at all times, and he's just so clever when it comes to his attacks and his approaches to the offensive side of the ball. So I just try to play hard, but also my teammates were there for me to help and be inside the paint and help contest as well, be in passing lanes to make life tougher for their best players. So AD and Bron, top scorer in the starting lineup was 13 points. I mean, we could live with that.
Kevin, it's obvious that once you guys are actually out on the court together, all three of you, that you're going to get more comfortable with each other, you're going to know each other better. What in particular, though, in what ways has that shown up the most to you?
I mean, we had games where, it's clicking for us on the offensive side of the ball, but I think defensively when we're talking to each other and understanding where we all need to be on the defensive side of the ball, then the offense will become easier. So I just feel like we got to be on the string more and have a little bit more togetherness on the defensive side of the ball, and that'll feed into our offense.
Kev, I got to give you a lot of credit. Every time I see you, it's high efficiency every single time. Every year it's high efficiency. But I've been talking to a lot of high school players, and they bring your name up in terms of someone that they look up to. What can you tell them in terms of, playing in small space, being able to get separation, and then also not being able to need a screen every time, being able to score and not bring the double team to you?
Yeah, it's all about fundamentals. Learning how to get to your spots is always about fundamentals, especially when the clock is going down, when you got tight paint. It's about getting to your spots and knocking down those shots and getting to your favorite shots. And so I'll tell young guys just to work on the fundamentals, shooting, ball handling, passing, just that simple. And the game will start to open up and become easier, when you feel like you can attack from every angle of the floor, you don't feel limited out there. So, and the fundamentals help you get to that point.
With the fundamentals, they see you do the spins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's tough, you tell them, that's working on pivoting. So
Yeah.
In terms of that, what can you tell them? Because people see you do the trickery stuff.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just working on my balance mentally a lot, being able to, keep myself centered when I'm making moves and, and when I get into an off-balance shot, I can lean on, one legs and, shooting off my right leg or fading away because I work on it. But to the core of it, I'm working on my jump shot. I'm shooting those spin shots, but at the end, I'm still following through on my shot, shooting closer to the rim, not always coming in there and just shooting threes, So that's more of an advanced way of warming up because I've been in the league so long, but it started off just catch and shoot. Mid-range, then work my way out, and then try to, work on my game from every area of the floor.
Kevin, when you look at just the way Brad played tonight, I know that took 10 threes and made 8. That's the stat number. But as far as how he actually played, what stood out to be the most?
Yeah, I mean, he got to whatever he wanted. He was a screener, got to play in the pocket, was able to knock down catch and shoots off the dribble, in the mid-range, off the dribble from the three, catch and shoot threes. So he had his whole bag open tonight, and when he's unpredictable in his attack, it just makes the game easier for everybody else.